Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Traffic,
Bro,
it's just so bad,
dude.
Well, I was doing something else.
So bad.
Wasn't even
Traffic
how-
sucked too. Oh man,
You don't even get close.
There's traffic?
You don't even sniff interstate. Don't complain.
I
I'm-
can tell
I
because
think I'm slick.
right here by pastime.
Mhm.
If that's like all mumbo jumbo, I'm like, ooh, they had a bad traffic day.
I get
It-
off
it-
at Katy, and I think I'm slick, Matt.
Yeah.
Take government, boom, train coming through. Had to sit there for that too. I was like,
Oh,
it'd
you
have
caught
Take the
train.
overpass.
been quicker just to sit there and on the interstate. Nope.
Yeah.
Well, you got to go to the overpass.
Yeah.
What do you got to go?
North.
North. Okay. That's right. North Street.
North Boulevard.
North Boulevard. Yep. Told you. Yeah, that was
Not
as bad
like
as I've seen it. So
directionally
like,
north, like
hey, look.
North Boulevard.
Yeah, North
I
Boulevard.
don't know.
There's an overpass just so that you don't have to go.
Yeah, so if you
And wait
are
for the
out
train.
in it, if you're fighting the good fight out there in your car, we thank you for joining in, and we apologize for the traffic out there because it's as
not
bad
your
as I've
fault.
seen it.
But it's
Well,
not your fault.
you apologize for things that aren't your fault sometimes because you just feel bad. Like I'm sorry you feel bad. Maybe that's more what it is because I was out there, and I didn't even take interstate the whole way. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go Perkins for a while. I did it the other day. I just went Perkins and into the neighborhood to Government Street. Well, I went Perkins, and then I decided to jump onto interstate over by Trader Joe's. I was like, yeah, I'll just the last little few
That's
minutes.
where I got off.
Last little few minutes, I'm just gonna jump on. It was stopped. Like I hadn't seen it in a long time. Just stopped. It was a parking lot. Hey, but we made it, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are in their car now that are used to not being in their car.
Dude, it was stopped. It was stopped twice last week, Matt.
Like stop. Like
Yes.
I've seen it like at a crawl.
Like me having to get off the interstate, rerouted twice
Yep.
last week.
The left two lanes, obviously going to the bridge, were just complete parking lot. Now the right lane was creeping because, people going to 110, not that many, but, you get the one person that's trying to like shove his way in to stop traffic, kind of holds everything up.
The bridge is amazing, isn't it? It's the one area in the state where vehicles just stall out at the top. They just stop,
It's shocking.
just quit working. That's what you always hear with the traffic report. It just says, we have stalled vehicle on
Is
the
there too
bridge.
many electromagnetic fields?
Gotta be.
I'm sure the people in traffic don't want to be reminded that they're
Yeah.
sitting in traffic.
No, our heart goes out to them.
But that
We're
is-
with you,
it is-
literally.
Or with you.
That is the job of the morning show. Like, we got to try to make your day better.
Mhm.
We got to try to cheer you up a little bit.
Yep.
We got to try to make you smile on the way to work.
It's R&B Wednesday.
It is.
It is
It puts
R&B
a smile on
Wednesday.
my face and a song in my heart, literally. But we'll see what we can do. There's other
Hey,
shows.
LSU
that,
won last night.
They did.
I was telling Matt this morning
Yeah, that's
that
kind of it. Like,
yeah.
they won.
Well, I was telling Matt that
Well,
Bethune-Cookman beat Florida last night.
Yeah, they
But
did.
I think Cook was on a heater.
Bethune-Cookman was good.
They might win it all.
Think so?
They might win it.
They're going to make the tournament. Believe that.
Yeah. And chip in a chair, buddy.
Chip in a chair.
What?
It's a saying. You wouldn't get it.
Jay said it a couple years ago.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
It's a poker term, buddy. You got it. As long as you have a chip and a chair, you're still in it.
He was like, we're all in, chip in a chair.
Oh,
Chip in a
nice.
chair.
Yeah.
Nice. No big deal. Me and Jay,
Okay.
kindred
He
spirits.
said it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm more of a
It's
blackjack
really stuck with
person,
me.
But it still plays.
Yeah, it still plays.
Yeah.
Still plays. Mm-hmm.
All right, chip in a chair.
I know, it was a great saying.
Yeah.
Florida's kind of like has had some real bad moments this season, huh?
They've had some moments, but they're pretty good.
Are they?
I think they're like near the top of the SEC.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Ole Miss
But they
beat
have
them.
had
Ole Miss beat them
moments.
last
Yeah.
weekend or 2 weekends ago, and then
Yeah.
who'd they get swept by? That one school I had never heard of.
Oh,
this
no,
was
they
out of
almost got
conference.
swept by High Point.
Almost got swept.
They
by
came
High
back
Point
in the bottom of the ninth of game number 3
to avoid a sweep.
Hey, we
Yeah.
talked about High Point though, man. The money running through that school.
Oh,
Questionable.
It's a front
can you
for
question it
something.
now?
I was questioning it.
Oh, it's definitely a front for something.
I mean, that school's.
And good
Like the
luck.
president's donating to his own school
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And his daughter is like in charge of something.
We're getting so many kickbacks and tax write-offs for that. It's not even funny.
I'm still very proud of the fact that I made y'all think it was in Virginia and y'all just went with it. Like,
I said it right too.
and Laundry got it right and didn't even feel good about
Wait,
it.
it's
Yeah.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
It's North Carolina. Like literally High Point, North Carolina is the city. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Actually, it's got a mayor, police, and everything.
Yeah. In a school.
Whoa.
In a school.
Allegedly. Well, anyway.
If the morning shows like to make you happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make you smile,
Yeah.
because you're about to go to work.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people like they don't hate work. Some do. You're not,
Well, if
like,
you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So the
sure.
people that go into work
I love
don't like it.
football. And there were some days I'm like,
I didn't like football for a while.
did you love it when you first got drafted to Green Bay though?
I mean, I love football, like in general. I didn't like it. I loved it.
Okay.
But, you know, it's one of those
Okay,
relationships.
that's how
you know what I
probably
mean?
a lot of people
Yeah.
are about their
Yeah.
profession.
Love it. Don't like
So
it.
if that's our job to make you kind of forget about it before you get out of the car, like
That's right.
what's the midday show's job? Any mid? I'm not talking about here. I'm talking about midday
leisure,
shows.
Yeah.
leisurely, like sports talk, but not heavy hitting.
Yeah.
I would think.
Okay.
Good little lunchtime.
Yeah.
Like
More-
something
more-
kind of chill.
A little bit more educational.
Yeah.
I
Kind of chill.
I feel like it's chill.
Yeah.
Chilled education.
Educational.
Chilled
Yeah.
education. Love that.
And then afternoon shows are loud.
That's more like newsy.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ranty.
Yeah.
Morning's more, entertainment, reactionary.
Yeah.
Vibing.
We're not really teaching anything. We're reacting.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, y'all
Just in
taught
the
me
way
a
we
lot
do,
during
which,
football
you know,
season.
well, we do. Yeah, I can't avoid that.
I know 11 and 12 personnel.
That's right.
Well, all the
You can
personnel.
do any personnel you can
Yeah.
think of that equals 11 people on the field.
Yes.
Just thought about that, because like we even like on our NFL channel, like we have completely different shows, like throughout the day, and I think that's good. You gotta have different shows.
Yeah, well,
You can't have the same show 4 times.
That'd be boring.
I know. But ours, at least our objective, is to make you forget about work for a little bit.
Yeah,
Make you forget about school, maybe.
Put a
You
smile
got
on your
20
face a
more
little bit.
minutes before you get out of that car. And J Bones, you better be driving safe with your brothers in the car.
Hey, how'd it go? How did that first day go?
Good.
So he drove everybody yesterday to school for the first time, right?
To school for the
To
first
school.
time, yes.
So he's driven him home.
Driving them home.
So is it different? Both of them are got to be pretty. Well, I guess the traffic today was a little tough.
I think going in is going to be a little bit more heavy traffic.
Okay.
Typically, leaving's not as bad.
Okay.
But, yes.
But it went well.
went well.
Everybody was happy. Did you get
You got that Life 360 on him?
Oh, do I?
Did you get a sense of?
I can tell how fast that Joker's going right now.
How fast-
Wait, it
how
tells you
fast
the
he
miles
going?
per hour?
Oh yeah,
Let's see how fast he's going.
he's going.
we
He's
guess?
on. Yeah, go ahead.
40.
I'm gonna go 29.
Okay.
36.
Do you think they're listening right now?
No, probably not.
They're bumping.
He's on Nicholson and he's going 39.
Oh, it's close.
It's good. It's under the speed limit.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Did you
job,
get a
J-Bones.
good sense of what the
Shout out J-Bones.
the kids' playlist
Oh, they're listening
during the
to
ride.
stuff to filth.
NBA young boy.
the filth?
I would never listen to. Well, don't mean like it's dirty. I mean like stuff I would never listen to.
You don't have them shopping at Walmart for their CDs?
Oh no. I don't even know if it's curse words. Probably. I don't know.
Just filth. Just to you.
I hope not, because there's a 12-year-old in the car and a 10-year-old.
This is filth.
It was filthy.
I mean, just trash.
Just
Don't play the hits. Play the classics.
Yeah. Don't play that new stuff.
Yeah. Although if
That
Huddy's
mumble
got
rap.
the aux cord, it's Zach Bryan. I can promise you that. But the 12-year-old is probably not getting the aux cord in the car with the 16, 14-year-old.
No.
If you're gonna play rap, it's got to late '90s, early 2000s for me.
Yeah.
That's where I'm.
The
headed.
more aggressive, the better.
The
for
more
you.
aggressive, the better. But it's got to have some actual like musical elements to it,
Yeah.
which a lot of the new stuff, to me, my opinion, humbly, is that it doesn't. Man, it's not very good.
I agree.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You're not getting, the ludicrous block down, lockdown.
No, you're not.
It's got like 73 elements going on all at the same time, And no, we cannot play that here.
Well, we played Busta Rhymes.
We did.
Yeah, I know, but I'll play block
It'll
down,
break your
lockdown
neck.
for you during the
I even
break
think
if
we
I'm
played
in.
Annie Up.
Yeah, we did. It was.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you love that one.
Oh, that's a good one, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, we were a little nervous when you played it.
Oh, is that the one that I had to hold my heart a little
Yeah.
bit? Because I was
They said that one word was a real hard
Fred
F.
Sanford. I thought I was about to go see Elizabeth when you played that one. I was
Yeah.
holding my
But,
chest.
hey, guys, it's been a good run here off the bench. But-
Yeah, I'm the one that's gonna cancel us.
Tyler Shuck got probably the closest.
Tyler
you know?
Shuck was
to canceling us.
touch and go there.
I don't know
Tyler
if we-
Shuck said it with such confidence, though, that those listening were probably like, oh, I guess you could say that now.
No, you could literally just say, no, I just mispronounced my name.
True.
So I was
You know
speaking so
what
fast.
is wild about that, and obviously, like we don't condone our guests doing it, and
No,
we don't want them to do it. But like ESPN, you could never do it before, but now with the McAfee show, they just put a disclaimer before the show.
Yeah.
Should we just
How-
do that?
That's what I'm thinking.
Let's just disclaim
Just
it.
have a disclaimer before the show, and then if anybody does it,
Yeah.
because it
Well,
happens
we
once a week.
told
at least.
you.
Like, we're not going to do it. We're not going to celebrate it,
No.
certainly.
We're gonna-
It would be accidental, if anything.
Yeah.
If ever.
Right. But
Oh.
I do find it really funny that people know they're coming on the radio, but still just let it fly.
I think it's just because so many people go on podcasts
Podcast.
now,
Yeah.
and you just let it rip.
Well, like
And
that.
like for serious, like y'all can, anything can go for y'all, right?
we can't get in trouble for anything
Mhm.
like that. Now, I will say they don't
It's not
Endorse it.
recommended. Yeah.
whenever somebody does drop one in the replay of the show, they do still take it out. Yeah.
Well, I mean, people still know they come on radio, but you'd like to feel like when they come on our show, we make them feel comfortable.
Yeah, we're just that cool.
And that's how, like the disclaimer on Pat McAfee says, because that's how humans in the real world speak.
Matt's like, you have to be on video, but you can actually say whatever you
The
want.
disclaimer made me laugh out loud the first time I heard it.
It does say that.
It's true.
Again, we're not celebrating it. We don't try. Just people. We like to make people feel comfortable. Put smiles on their face.
Like, the show excites people. Sometimes when you
Oh,
get
yeah.
excited, you let something slip.
Why did he curse?
Chuck.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
that's
we
about
asked
Varsity
about
Blues.
We asked about Varsity Blues. That's right. It'll do it. It'll happen.
Kind of gets that kind of emotion out of me as well.
Yeah.
That's what I picture your boy J Bones doing with the kids. They're just full on Varsity Blues in it. One of them's in the bed. One of them they're just wherever throughout the truck.
J-Bone slows down a little bit, so Memphis has to go run and jump in the
Run
back.
and jump in.
Yeah. Well, hope their mom's not listening right now.
There's no way they would do that. Don't worry.
Yeah, because we didn't do dumb
Just a
stuff when we
car
were in the
full
car.
of young boys.
At least J-Bones is a safe driver, though.
Yeah. He's
He's
going
got
below the
39.
speed limit.
Below the speed limit. Hadn't
I'd be
gone above the
tailgating him.
speed. You
I'm
would.
telling you.
Probably so.
Jackson was listening.
Skinny
But
one on the
also-
right.
This segment, it
But
was like, I better
also-
slow it down.
But also, if you were tailgating him, he gets out of the car, he's 6'2", 270.
Yeah.
I would be like,
I'd be honking.
bring
at him.
it.
Hey, buddy. Skinny one on the right. Push it.
So you got him getting out at his size, and then here come the spider monkeys coming out.
I'm
you know,
dead.
Yep.
The other three, actually Knox is taller than me, so maybe just two spider monkeys. Memphis definitely. Anyways,
Who's taller? How many? A lot of people are taller than you, but
yeah, Jackson and Knox. Yeah, Jackson's almost got you there, big
hey,
boy.
Shotty. I got him by half an inch.
Oh yeah, because every time you tell us how tall you are, you add half an inch. Like when you're
I don't add. I just
like when you're 16 and somebody asks how old you are and you're trying to sound older, you're like 16 and a half.
Why would I say 6'2" if I'm physically, my bone structure makes
I
me
got
6'2"
5'11" at
and
the
1/2
combine,
inch.
but I don't think I'm 5'11". I think I'm.
Why do they
5'10" and
have?
some change?
Why do they have
Diego
half inch?
Pavia's 5'9" and wait, what is it?
when you?
It was
7/8.
7/8.
It was
Or
like
5'8",
7/8.
5'8",
It's like
something like
5'8",
that.
7/8.
something real dumb.
Yeah.
It was
5'9", 7'8".
I think that
It was too much.
Do y'all remember the video? I know we got a break, but do y'all remember the video of when Darren Sproles measured at the combine? He's 5'6" and some change, and people started laughing.
Oh no, he's my
It was
height.
like his motivation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
He talks about it often. Like
He was probably better than most of the running backs in his draft class. So
better than most. I don't know who was in his draft class, but that man might
look
have
it
a
up.
gold jacket one day as a returner. He got on the All-Decade team twice. Anyways,
5'6".
we'll go to break, and then we'll talk about you. You did win a game. You won a game.
Go Tigers.
You had lost 4 in a row. It wasn't the prettiest
Was it
game.
beautiful?
No,
Did we crush them?
no.
Hmm.
You pitched a lot of people, and they pitched well. We'll break it all down. LSU baseball gets a victory over Northwestern State when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company. It is truly the place you go if you want a custom pool in your backyard, if you want a dream delivered in your backyard. Now, we always encourage you to go to that website, russellpools.com, so you can see what they've done for your neighbors, because there's likely going to be something that you're like, I didn't even know you could do that in a pool. Well, they can, and they've done it many times, different custom pools, and maybe you want to add to your dream pool. Sit down, have a conversation with them. Go check out the financing options right there on the homepage as well, and that is russellpools.com.
Yeah, if you decide to call Russell Pools and get that dream pool in your backyard, I do have to give you a warning. There's one bad spot. You're going to have too many people wanting to come to your house and hang out and do cannonballs in your backyard, because it's going to be the best pool they've ever seen, because it's going to be an incredible. When you think of the best custom pool in Louisiana, it is Russell Pools right there. They got a great crew over there. They got a great staff. They got great ownership, and they will take care of your pool like it is their own. The best in the business. russellpools.com.
Off the bench. Presented by Hood Dental.
It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. Every time you come around me, I get weak. Oh, yeah. Nobody ever made me feel this way. Oh, you kiss my lips and then you take my breath away. So I wanna know.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Our Wednesday shows brought to you by Hood Dental Care. Go to hooddentalcare.com. Find a location near you. Matt, can you tell me to sing this song?
Ah, man. A younger me
Goes
could've
by
told you.
one, just goes by the first name.
Genuine.
It's such a good guess. It's Joe, but that's such a good guess that you went Genuine, though.
God, I know that too. A younger me listening to 102.7 The Blaze in Tyler, Texas.
Proud of
I've
you.
known that.
You tried. You went for it.
I went for it. I mean, sometimes you just got to be confident. Got to rip the Band-Aid off. Just jump in there with an answer.
Even if it's the wrong answer.
Even if it's
All
wrong,
right.
be confident.
Let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, Geaux. FlowIV.com. 225-953-8150 is the phone number, right off Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. And like we always tell you, go to the website, go check it out. Open on the weekends as well. Find out what different membership packages they have available. Find out what different kind of cocktails they can get for you. If you want to go before the event, if you want to go after the event, or maybe you just want to feel better that day, you're feeling a little down, that is the place to go. Again, goflowiv.com.
Yeah, go check them out. You can go right there, Jefferson Highway near Bocage here in Baton Rouge. Just, you haven't been, you don't need to call. You don't need to go to goflowiv.com, but you can. You can get a lot of information over there. But if you're just driving down and you feel a little bit under the weather, maybe you just feel like you want to try it for the first time, just go in. You can get an account set up right there in person. Get that first IV, in and out 30, 45 minutes, feeling better with new vitamins in you, hydration in you. If you're a little sore, maybe you start working out again. Need some anti-inflammation. They got that. Maybe a little sick to your stomach, a little nausea. They got something for that as well. So go check them out. GoFlowIV, goflowiv.com.
All right, LSU baseball does get a win, and they needed one in the worst way. They had lost 4 games in a row, going all the way back to the midweek a week ago, and they win 4-2 over Northwestern State. Now, for LSU, remember, Northwestern State did come in and house you a year ago and run rule you in the box, and so you get a little bit of revenge there. It wasn't the prettiest game. In fact, you were down to Northwestern State going to the bottom of the 5th inning where you hit a big home run and you take the lead. So, a couple of takeaways. You pitched well. Zach Cowan got the start, so it was nice to see him in that role. It was nice to see Grant Fontenot have a bounce back after giving you nothing over the weekend, and you pitched a bunch of different people. Another bright spot, I think Sheeran has really established himself as somebody at the back end of the bullpen that you can count on regardless of opponent. So, those are good things. Jake Brown hits another home run. It was an okay game. It was okay, but you needed whatever you had to do to be victorious. So you used 9 pitchers, gave up only 5 hits. You only gave up 1 earned run. You struck out 16 people. That's the good. The bad part is your defense is still really bad. It still continues to show how bad it is. And I don't know. I just, at this point in the season, it's not going to get fixed.
Yeah, you got to think that this is one of those games. A couple of weeks ago, Jay came on the show and said, I believe it was against Southern when he made the comment about it was a must-win for them at that point, just the way the calculations go into the season. I got to think that he probably said the same thing about yesterday's game as well. You were on a 4-game skid. You just got swept. You just lost a midweek game last week. And, again, it was a win, and you always celebrate a victory because they are hard to come by in life, especially in college sports, especially in college baseball. But it still wasn't probably that beautiful game that people wanted to see, the game that you wanted to kind of catapult you into the weekend series with a really good Texas A&M baseball team. And just thank God that Jake Brown hit a 3-run tank. With, a power swing keeps you in it despite kind of the lack of offensive production the rest of the game. So you win, and it's probably one of those games. It's like, thank God it was probably a must-win for you, as every weekend's probably kind of getting to that point a little bit pressure for every at bat coming up. So you get the win. So you celebrate. So go Tigers. Awesome. Don't love the way it looked, but we move on. Thank God for the tank.
Yeah,
the dinger.
You had to have it. What are you? I think you're 67th in RPI right now. You got some work to do, and it's against a schedule that is going to be hard to do said work.
Yeah.
So it's a step in the right direction. The pitchers look great. One of your best hitters came up with another big hit, 3 RBIs. The lineup continues to be a little bit different. Jay's trying to mix and match and move guys around, and Curiel finds himself back in the leadoff spot. You had Cade Arambidi hitting second. You're trying to do some different things. You're trying to mix and match to come up with the right formula. It's just that kind of season. It's that kind of season where there's going to be moves. It's going to be different moves. You're not going to roll the same lineup out there. You're still trying to find out who you can trust to start games in the midweek, start games on Sunday, different roles for different bullpen pitchers. But at least some, and very lightly I say some, of the things are actually showing themselves in a positive way. Again, like Sheeran being able to come in and be a dude. So, Tete, Alondra, thoughts on last night's game?
Yeah, you are what you are defensively. I think you nailed that. I mean, you make the change from Zach York to Mason Braun. I think Mason Braun's played well, but it hasn't really helped you overall in the field because if it's not one thing, it's another. You put John Pearson in there because Trent Caraway wasn't hitting, and I mean, what's that give you? Like, if it was one or two people out there making errors, you could say, okay, I'll pull this guy, I'll pull that guy, we'll mix and match things. It's kind of everybody out there. I mean, your outfield's pretty good. Outside of those guys, you don't really know what you're going to get from really anyone outside of Stephen Milam any given day. I mean, right now I see first, second, and third is like, do I have to hold my breath on every single play? I don't want to, but sometimes you have to. I mean, I don't know at this point, does it matter who's out there? I just think you're going to be a poor fielding team.
Is it on defense? It is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
Is it just kind of like you got to live with it? You got to make sure the bats are hot if the gloves are not.
You got to have hot bats or hot pitching.
I mean, you've tried a couple of different things. You've tried to move some guys around, but also we know Jay is going to value offense over defense.
Right.
I mean, do you try to change that?
It's not really helping you much this season.
It's not like it has in the past. This season is.
I mean, it helps you in like these weird spurts, right? Like these weird spurts. They'll have these crazy innings.
Yeah.
But consistently, the lineup's just not performing from top to bottom.
Well, I was looking back at it last season total in the entire season. LSU had 44 errors. Currently,
oh boy,
right now, we have 50 errors. LSU does, and a 9.962 fielding percentage. We ended the season with .981. So I mean, it is a significant drop off.
April 15th.
On April 15th, 2026. The year of our Lord.
We have six more errors.
50 errors.
I didn't realize we had passed them already.
6 more errors than what we had ended the season in.
What day did the season end last year?
Late June.
Late June?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're a little over 2 months before.
Yep.
But that ain't good.
No,
so
you had 3
we're
last
pacing
night.
for triple digits.
I mean, it was a big part of why they won a national championship last year, too.
Because they had an elite defense.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you lost your entire infield besides Stephen Milam, so it is what it is. But, I mean, I thought, again, we know that he'll sacrifice the defense for the offense, or if that's, like, the philosophy that you want to have. But, like, I thought Zach York was actually pretty good at first base. Not to say that Mason Braun's not doing a good job there, but I also thought that third base was pretty good with Trent Caraway over there. I know he wasn't producing much in the lineup, but he also wasn't having many reps in the lineup. I think that's another issue, that you can't let somebody just get hot because you keep switching them in and out, but I don't know.
Well, also to that point, like, yeah, you want to sacrifice defense for offense. These guys aren't consistently hitting either.
Yeah.
Is the issue. Like, I was watching the game on Sunday, and it's like, oh, John Pearson batting 238. I'm like, that's better than Caraway, but it's not great.
Yeah.
And that's your best offensive option at third right now.
And that's why you see the movement in the lineup. That's why you see different guys trying to move up. I mean, Derek Uriel's hitting cleanup.
I think it just kind of is what it is.
Now he's moving back to the leadoff position, and Milam keeps going back between leadoff and hitting cleanup, and you're trying to get him going, you're trying to get him started, and
so we had a point.
It's the old Rubik's cube, and you're trying to match it up. You just keep twisting and turning, and just not lining up.
I was just looking at kind of the errors for championship teams, and I don't think in the modern era, I don't know for a fact, but like in the modern era, I don't know if any team that's won a championship has exceeded like 70 errors in a season. So
until this year.
So I was going to ask the question, like, I hate to ask this question, like after a win, but is it do you as a fan, do you get in the situation like you got to hope for series victories and then just to absolutely catch one hell of a heater at the end?
I mean, that's what they did in 20.
Or do we just look at like, all right, we can't figure out the defense, we can't really figure out the lineup, like let's just hope for some excitement?
Yeah, and I see a lot of people say,
like you look at things realistically.
Like we're talking about it. Oh, cool, you had a big home run from Jake Brown. That's basically it. I get it, but like I compare a game like this kind of to a guy who's really cold in basketball. Sometimes all you need to do is hit that free throw and like literally see a shot go in the basket. It's 1 point. It doesn't do that much for you, but like LSU just needed a win. They were on a 4-game losing streak and like not super competitive game. So yeah, you won 4-2, but hell, dude, you just had to have a win at some point.
You had to have some momentum going into Texas A&M.
Bro. Texas A&M already came in here in the fall and embarrassed us. I'm not trying to have that happen again.
Matt,
we're
we're good. Alonzo, before the show, Matt said we're sweeping.
That's true.
So
He did say that.
We're gonna sweep.
we're fine.
I like want to throw up thinking about it.
It's a no lose prediction. We're gonna sweep them.
God,
like
the
it.
box is going to be filled with bubbles this weekend, dude, and I hate it.
What does that mean?
Texas A&M does bubbles.
Believe it or not, the really gung-ho, hardcore Texas A&M fans
Sure.
blow bubbles after winning baseball games.
Like child's bubbles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Child's bubbles?
like they get the soap, they
from
mix it in a little
children.
tube, and
Yeah.
they
Like
blow
your
it out of
youngest
the little-
probably like brings you to the ballpark. To,
Okay. Do they have like the automatic gun that does it?
Probably not.
Oh, you don't think
That's
so?
that's a little too
blowing.
cool.
Like
That's a
blowing.
little too cool.
They're puckering up and
They're puckering up something.
ew.
Yeah, these are also grown adults. Yes, like to Jake's point, it's not just like Children's Day. These are human adults.
I'm not gonna lie, bubbles are pretty cool every now and then.
I think it's West Ham that does it in the Premier League too. Fact check myself.
Or
on
you
that.
like those big bubble tanks that use those little kids pools? You put the rope in it. And, my God, you can
That's
make some
cool.
incredible bubbles.
I think Matt's in on the bubbles.
yeah, I'm confused
I don't hate it.
on your take on these bubbles.
I don't
but-
hate-
think
Am I
he's
supposed to
in.
hate
Like,
it?
no,
on the
I don't.
bubble.
Am I supposed to be
I'm just
hardcore?
confused
No.
about the fact
LSU?
that you have like such a, I wouldn't say strong opinion, but you have an opinion on them, and it's just like
It's just
I don't
weird.
have one.
That's like bubbles.
This guy's
I'm
got
going.
a
I will
bubble
say,
tank.
if my kids want to bust out the bubbles, like it's kind of annoying because it's kind of a messy situation. It's not just like an easy, let's go do the bubbles and come back inside. It's
Wow,
a thing.
I didn't know we were gonna go like this hard on bubbles, but
You're welcome.
I just didn't know.
Oh, yeah?
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, so Matt's going to be in the Aggie section this weekend with the
He
big
is.
bubble machine, and
Got a
we'll be
tool
on the
belt.
other side. On that note, we will take a break. More
Popping
OTV
bubbles
Just don't
when
get in
we
a
come
fight.
back here
Popping
live
bubbles is elite.
from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com, GCOPnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products, your absolute leader in office solutions. If you need new equipment, they've got all the latest and greatest. If you need customer service, they have the absolute best. The person you call is the person that's going to help you and the person that's going to fix it. In Baton Rouge, in New Orleans, in Mandeville, in Lafayette, throughout South Louisiana, they are the unquestioned leader. That's why the Saints and the Pelicans and the Raging Cajuns and the Tigers are the go-to. Like, that is who they trust, right? They know documents are their lifeline. So go check out the website today, see what they can do for you, GCOPnet.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products, your leader of office technology and office assistance when the technology goes down. If you've worked in an office, if you've run an office, been in an office, you know the kind of stressors when those copiers, those printers, those scanners, when they go down, it puts a stress on the business. Business comes to a halt. That's where Gulf Coast Office, their award-winning service team, kicks in and responds fast. GCOPnet.com.
Off the bench. Presented by Hood Dental.
I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I should have held on tight, I never should have let you go. I didn't know nothing, I was stupid, I was foolish, I was lying to myself. I could not fathom that would ever be without your love. Never imagined I'd be sitting here beside myself. Cause I didn't know you, cause I didn't know me, but I thought I knew everything. I never felt the feeling that I'm feeling now that I don't.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Every Wednesday, our show is brought to you by Hood Dental Care. Go to hooddentalcare.com. Find that location that is convenient for you. Got a couple in Zachary, one in Denham Springs, one in Watson, one in Livingston. You can schedule your appointment right now. Go to the top right corner of the website. Book that appointment. Check out a full list of services right there on the homepage of the website. Also got financing options right there on the homepage of the website, hooddentalcare.com.
I don't know if you saw this. There's a billion mock drafts out there.
Yeah, I've had to do.
You've had to do one every day for 7 weeks. Mel Kiper came out with this. I think his final one, and I just want to.
Oh, his final?
I think it's his final one. So I just want everybody to know that he broke the rules, kind of like I did, and he proposed trades in his final mock draft.
Did he?
He sure did. He actually had the Cowboys trading.
Cleveland.
With the Cleveland Browns. That's right. So moving up to number 6, I believe, from number 11. And I think he had the Cowboys giving both of their first-round picks to Cleveland to move up to that spot. And in return, getting the 39th pick as well. So they move up and get the 6th and 39th pick. And not surprising, not that we want to talk about the Cowboys, but I just wanted to make mention of the fact that, wow, Mel Tucker, the mock draft king.
That'd be Mel Kiper.
Mel Kiper, what'd I say?
Mel Tucker used to
Mel
be
Tucker's known more for phone calls than mock drafts,
He used to be a head coach that liked to...
what do you do?
Big phone call guy.
Big phone
Loved
call guy,
phone
yeah.
calls.
Big Mel guy.
You want to have an interesting phone call, Matt? Call Mel Tucker. That's what they say.
I wonder what his mock draft says. Anyway.
Oof.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway, they got him moving up to number 6 and taking your guy, Sonny Styles.
That would be a great move by the Dallas Cowboys. They need some help at the position.
So that would give Cleveland three first-round picks.
3 first-round picks, yeah.
Yeah.
They would have 12, 20, and 24?
Yeah.
All right.
12, 20, 24.
I mean, it is
You nailed that.
Cleveland, and
That's
they
right.
need pretty much everything. So 3 first-round picks, not bad.
So the rumor is like the draft class. Jake, in the afternoon when y'all talk about it, is this draft class supposed to be one of these that's a little bit less thought of?
Top end. Yeah. Definitely top
So
end.
leave it to the Browns to
Get
trade and get 3
first-round
first-round
picks
picks
and,
In a draft
in a
that's
draft that's down.
This is a 2nd to 4th round draft. And so when somebody says that, like, what does that mean? That means there's not a ton of top end first round grades, but it does mean there's some depth to it. It does mean that you're going to find starters in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round.
Yep.
But you're not going to get generational.
Well, yeah, what it means, the guys that go in the back half of the first round, so 16, 17, and on, probably or have a chance that they wouldn't go first round in another year.
Yeah, they probably don't have first round grades.
Yeah. So, your top 10 or your top 10, you have some very elite top 10 players. But the guys that are going to go in that back half and in the 20s and later in that first round, they're probably getting their name heard in the 2nd, 3rd round in other drafts. Maybe not 3rd, but 2nd round. So
if you are the team that you've been talking about, the Jets, and you have 4 picks in the first 44 picks, like 33 and 44, I believe, like you got to hit, like that's where the sweet spot of this draft is. So like, even 16, like number 2, you're gonna hit. Like you're gonna hit a player that has a great opportunity to be great.
Yep.
But like really 33 and 44, if the Jets want to kind of change their fortune in a draft like this, that's where you got to hit.
I feel like this draft has about 100 guys that should go in the 2nd or 3rd round.
It does. It's
so guys that are going to fall the 4th that probably should go. Just the majority, the bulk of this draft from a talent perspective should be a 2nd or 3rd round. Obviously, there's not enough picks to go around, so some of them are going to spill over into the 1st round. Some will spill to the 4th round.
Yeah.
But this just feels like that draft. Good players, not many elite players.
I'll give you a couple guys like just stand out to me of like what you're talking about. Denzel Boston, receiver out of Washington. Going to be a 1st round pick probably. I think he's a 2nd round pick. Peter Woods, defensive tackle out of Clemson. Same situation. Blake Miller, offensive tackle from Clemson. I think the same about him. A guy like Christian Miller, defensive tackle from Georgia. Like there's a bunch of guys they kind of fall into that part of the draft. Of normal years, they'd probably be a second-round pick, but because there's not 32 first-round pick grades, that they're going to be selected in the first round.
Yep.
So if your team, is selecting somewhere in that sweet spot, 16 through 24, you got to make sure you get the right guy, because there can be so for the I'll pick the Chargers. They're 22. If Vega Iwane falls to them out of Penn State, they're doing dances in their draft room.
Right.
If he doesn't,
yeah, that's why I don't see. I see a lot of.
I don't know where they go at 22.
Picks in the 20s when they scan to the team rooms. I don't know if I see a lot of high-fiving, celebrating, chest bumping, white guy handshakes. You know what I mean? If it's the Cowboys, the white guy handshake.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of that happening unless, like you said, just that one person that they've earmarked and said, man, I hope he falls to us. But if that doesn't happen, I think it's going to be all right, good player.
Yeah.
Good player, but it's not we're not going to celebrate it because he probably shouldn't have been a first rounder.
All right. We will take a break, and when we come back, we'll tell you who Mel Kiper has the New Orleans Saints taking in his final mock draft. We'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com, PelicanRoof.com, the website for, you guessed it, Pelican Roofing. When you go to the website, you'll see the 5-star reviews right there on the homepage of the website, and you're going to see it from a bunch of different places, like Yelp and Google and different places, and they combine them all together, and they're all 5-star. So they want you to see exactly who you're working with, which is the best roofing company in Louisiana. And that's not us just saying that. That's literally their customers and the reviews that they take straight from the internet and put right there on their website. Also, they're always doing big things in your local community, in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground, locations in both, PelicanRoof.com.
That's right, PelicanRoof.com. If you have a project happening, it doesn't matter where you are. They have offices in Lafayette. They have offices in Baton Rouge. So if you have a new roof going in, they will dedicate a project manager specifically to your job to work only on your job till it's done and done the right way, done the Pelican way. PelicanRoof.com.
Off the bench, presented by Hood Dental.
Do 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 do. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, fellas, have you seen her? It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give a game proper, spit it so she gets.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, here live from the Raising Cane's studio. All right, in Mel Kiper's final mock draft, he has Mel Kiper, not Tucker.
I would
there,
rather hear
Flynn.
what Mel Tucker
I'd
has to
love
say about
hear
this.
who Mel
Just
Tucker
make sure you do it in person, not on the phone. Mel
I don't know if I want that
Kiper Jr., number 8 overall.
Ooh.
Reuben Bain Jr.
All right.
Edge rusher out of Miami.
T-Rex.
You did not just call that man a T-Rex.
Yep. He's got tiny arms.
I'd like that. He gives you some real juice off the edge. If you're not going to sign Cam Jordan back, I know he's got under 31-inch arms, and again, shorter than mine. And I played fullback.
Mm-hmm.
It's not ideal, but he is a versatile player. I think he makes up for it with his technique. I wouldn't hate Reuben Bain Jr. being a New Orleans Saint.
I always forget that the arms are shorter than yours.
Yeah,
You got 3 sons taller than you.
2.
2 sons taller than you.
Are my arms longer than yours, bub?
I don't know. I mean, do you think you for your frame, you got exceptionally long arms?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of built in the lab. Big head, big feet, big hands, long arms.
In
5'10".
a lab. What kind of lab?
Frankenstein.
I think mine are longer than
The professor that failed.
they go pretty.
Let's see. Matt.
I have no idea.
Flynn,
Let's measure him now.
Arm length. I don't have a tape measure on me, Bo.
You should always have a tape measure.
I probably didn't extend the elbow.
Oh, 31 even.
Nice. So me and Bane.
You're a little bit, yeah. Hand size 9 inches.
Pathetic.
Oh, baby hand.
Oh, baby, check the wonder.
This says
check
six,
the wonder.
Check the
Check the size of my
Wonderlic.
brain.
this says 6'1.5" at the combine.
Oh, tough look.
This man tried to tell us
the half kill.
he was 6'2".
What website are you on? This can't be right.
You said 6'2".
Check
and
the
a half,
Wonderlic
huh?
though.
Yeah, the wonder looks high.
6.25, maybe.
Y'all, this is
It's
big.
changing.
This is big
This is
news.
big.
Huge.
Yeah, this is-
Breaking.
This
Big if
is
true.
big news.
Big if true.
God, hand size. You got old baby hands, boy.
We need to remeasure. I've been working out.
Yeah, been working out. Yeah, this says
You're a hybrid rock
stretching
star.
6'1.5", and it's the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel.
Well, that can't be right. They weren't at the combine.
Can't trust Milwaukeeans.
Nah. Or Sentinels.
It's the main paper.
Everybody knows that.
Hour 2 coming up.
Off the bench.
Yeah, it's a tough scene. We'll make up for it by talking about Rouse's, though. Go to rouses.com. When you go there, just know you're going to find a location that's nearest you. And once you do find that, you're going to be able to go into that Rouse's. Check out all the weekly specials right there on the website before you go. And then when you walk in, you're going to be blown away, right? They got the breakfast bar, the lunch bar, the salad bar, the sushi bar, the meals. They've got bags of crawfish, potatoes, corn, like already ready to go if you want it for lunch. It's all about convenience. If you want to stay hydrated, it's all about local too. They've got some My High in there. Even if the person that was putting the My High together is only 6'1.5", they still got My High in there. Go to rouses.com.
I don't know if I like that, but I like Rouse's. Rouse's.com. Go check out their website. See those local deals at your local Rouse's, the one nearest your house. And go. They got crawfish, live crawfish, boiled crawfish. You just want to pop in and get yourself a little crawfish fix. They got strawberries. They got everything. Go to Rouse's.